Are you able to hear? Kunal Sharma. Denzel Daniel, you are able to hear? Kavita Kumari, you are also able to hear. Okay. Question number 2. With reference to the above passage, consider the following assumptions. Domestic resource availability may increase due to foreign direct investment is valid. Foreign direct investment has shown improvement in the recent past is also valid. So the answer choice is C. Is everyone able to hear me? Okay, Vijay Kumar. Question number 3. Is there a problem? Question number 3. Option C is correct. That is both 1 and 2 are correct. Why should option B be correct? Many small countries are better than India in terms of attracting foreign direct investment. Is clearly specified out here when they say many of the smaller countries in Asia as well as China are able to attract much larger inflows of foreign investment. It's clearly, explicitly stated. Sushant, did you get the answer? Sushant, question number 2. दोनों options सही हैं, 1 and 2 both. That makes C is the right answer. Okay, now we proceed to passage 2. Kunal, are you able to hear? Hello Kunal Sharma. Okay, Kavita is asking about question number 5. Which of the following has not been mentioned as an incorrect strategy in the current economy? The incorrect strategy which has not been mentioned is B for Delhi, following a policy where money is available through cheap means. Dharmendra, are you able to hear me? Hello? Hello? Which of the following options have not been taken into account while projecting the current account deficit for 2012-13? In this, the only wrong option is option 2, because option 2 is out of the scope. The European Central Bank's measures will bring in positive economic change in Europe. We cannot be sure because in the passage it's explicitly mentioned that the actions of the European Central Bank and the Federal Reserve will help in bringing economic change or growth in Europe and the US back on track. But whether it is going to help it or not, we are not sure about that. Positive economic change definitely होगा, but पॉजिटिव इकोनॉमिक चेंज तब होता है जब वो बैक टू स्क्वायर वन नहीं होता है, बट रादर बेटर देन स्क्वायर वन होता है. प्रीवियस स्टेट को बेटर नहीं कर पा रहा है, question number 6 clear? We have proceeded to question number 6. People have a doubt in question number 6.1. The rate of growth of the economy will occur at much more than 6.5%. Will grow at a reasonably fast clip of around 6.5%. Is the significant reason? Yes, I am receiving your doubts from this question and answer window. Denzel, unable to see it. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Shapna, carry on.
Okay. Now, question number 7. Is there a doubt? Abhinav, if you have a doubt, please ask. Please type in your question. Question number 7. Question number 8. Can we proceed? Because Abhinav, 3 decades means 30 years. That is taking it out of the scope of the argument. Over the past 28 years, the wounds inflicted by that operation have gradually healed and the people of the state have moved on. So, the healing process took 28 years, which is almost 3 decades. 3 decades, continuously it was not peaceful. The time taken to heal the wounds and then proceed forward was 3 decades, and not the entire period was not completely peaceful. Abhinav, is it clear? Healing process does not mean it is peaceful. No. Abhinav, you're getting it. Healing process might be during a non-peaceful time as well. Peace is when everything is healed. Question number 8. Which of the following can be inferred when the author makes this point on unshackled corruption? The answer is A. There are other threats to the political and communal structure of the country. Any confusion? Please ask. Okay. Sushant is asking why is question number 9 option B incorrect? Which of the following options would the author agree with the most as the best way to counter the threatening moves of the SGPC? You just have to tell the most as the best way to counter the threatening moves of the SGPC is to develop a strategy based on the experiences of those who have handled a similar situation in Punjab, rather than reaching a negotiated settlement between the SGPC and the centre, which in itself might not be possible at the very beginning. That makes option B incorrect. Clear? No, we are not assuming, Sushant, but it's rather explicitly stated that the centre and the SGPC were not in terms with each other. Otherwise, why would the moves by the SGPC be considered ominous? Okay, question number 10. Easy. 11, 12, 13. Any problem? Please ask. They're all explicit answers. This passage is database, so you can all understand. If there is any issue, please ask. Sushant is asking question number 18 and 19. Okay. Question number 18 goes.
Shantanu. Kavita is asking for question number 10. Please see.
Okay, just a second. Question number 10. From the passage, it can be inferred that the author is in favor of the conservation measures taken by the tiger. No. In question number 10, the answer is not in favor of banning tourists from tiger reserves. वो tourists को ban नहीं करना चाहता है. This is what is more important. Because it is stated if the tourists and guides at Bandhavgarh had not raised that ruckus over the tigress's death, who would have? This is a question established there. Hello? Yes? Question number... Any problems in the syllogisms? Question number 18 for Sushant. It says, the light bulb sprinkles only when paper gets wet.
Shantanu, I am writing.
Sir, I'm writing. Wait. Here, PN is painting the nail, which happens, which gives rise to the paper getting wet, but not necessarily in reverse order. The light bulb sprinkling is arisen out of the paper getting wet, but this always gives rise to the paper getting wet as well, because this is only a statement.
The first one talks about only when statement. So the light bulb sprinkles, LS stands for, then we can say that the paper gets wet, right? And the reverse of that is, if paper does not get wet, light bulb does not sprinkle.
Right.
Am I right, Shantanu?
Yes.
In the second one, it is a if statement. So cause gives you effect. So if pin nails, paper gets wet, right? And the reverse of that is, if paper is not wet, pin is not nailed. This is the conclusion of the second one. Now third says, if pin nails, light bulb sprinkles. So if pin nails, light bulb sprinkle, and the reverse of that will be light bulb does not sprinkle, that means pin does not nail. So these 6 conclusions we can derive, right? Now if you see the first one, if the pin nails, the paper gets wet. Okay. This is very much clear from this part. Pin nails, paper gets wet. Okay. So first one is right. Second says, pin nails only if light bulb sprinkles. This is a statement of only if. So I will come from effect to cause. Right? Here the effect is pin nails. Cause is light bulb sprinkles. So I can say pin nails gives you light bulb sprinkles. Or light bulb does not sprinkle means pin does not nail. Which is again clear from this part. So this is also right. C says light bulb sprinkles is pin nails. This gives you pin nails gives light bulb sprinkle. This is again true. Using this. There is a problem in this question. All 3 options are right. A, B and C. D is wrong definitely. Clear all of it? Shantanu, am I clear?
Yes. I guess we now need to move on. The next question. Any problem with 19? Okay, Vivek Singh is asking question number 21. A festering sense of injustice invites anarchy. Well, based on the above statement, 4 conclusions as given below have been made. Which one of these logically follows from the given information? A chronic sense of injustice encourages anarchy? Yes, this is a general statement. always remember a general statement is valid in a universal cause. A prevailing sense of injustice breeds anarchy. Breeding is a wrong word. Breeding is a word which should not be there. Breeding is a different meaning. Continuous sense of injustice is the basic cause of anarchy. Basic cause is a word which isolates the cause of anarchy as only one and signifies it to be the most important, which is not the case. Anarchy is a result of an acute sense of injustice? No, because a cause in a cause-effect relationship, you must remember that cause leads to an effect, but not necessarily in a reverse order. Just, but not necessarily just one of the causes. So this gives rise to question number 21 having answered as A. Sushant is asking question number 19. Now in question number 19, Sushant, it's easy. Always remember that, yes, in courtiers laugh, giving rise to king mocking. This also giving rise to queen weeping. Queen weeping giving rise to king mocking. This is giving rise to king mocking. Now, the double-headed arrows are an only if statement. So for this, you must remember that courtiers laugh only if queen weeps.
Shantanu, sorry to interrupt. It's an only if statement. Yes, you have written the reverse part.
The queen weeps only if courtiers laugh. If it is an only if statement, then it is a double-ended arrow. So it is queen weeps only if courtiers laugh. Now courtiers laughing is giving rise to queen weeping. So courtiers laugh only if queen weeps? Not necessarily. If courtiers laugh, queen weeps, again, we cannot be sure. And if queen weeps, this one, can we assure that the king is mocking? We can be sure that the king mocks, but we cannot be sure if the king laughs, which is in option D. So option D has been stated wrongly. Now always remember, in a logic gate, the negation is easy to do. And negation will remove any clauses for a subjective positive. So that brings out B as the right. King does not mock. Now king not mocking if queen does not weep. So this has to be the result of queen not weeping. A queen not weeping will definitely give rise to king not mocking, because here we previously have already clearly stated that queen weeping is giving rise to courtiers laughing, and courtiers laughing is giving rise to king being mocked. Sushant says, can't see what you have written, it's on the side. Sushant, I'm writing it here on the white section. Denzel is asking, question 19, both B and C are correct. In option C, We know laughing of courtiers is necessary condition. If it is necessary condition, is it not sufficient also? No answer. Because A eats if B cooks does not mean that we will know that when B cooks, A will eat or not. We'll never be sure. Arun sir, you are writing it on the white section. So Shant, you'll have to see at this white area.
I have written all the 6 possibilities, which is true. Only these are true, rest are false.
Sushant, can you see it? Now can you see it? Is it visible? Okay.
Dangel is asking, please explain further. Dangel, only statement gives you effect, gives you cause, right? So this is effect, this is cause. And the reverse of that as a negation, right?
Then let me explain it to you.
Should we move on? Kavita, 18 question, 19 question you are asking, right? Okay, I'll explain again. King mocks only when courtier laughs. So effect is king mocks, cause is courtier laugh, right? So we can say king mock gives you courtier laugh, and the reverse of that will be courtier does not laugh gives you king does not mock. These are the two conclusions derived from the first statements, okay? Second, again, there is queen weeps only if courtier laughs. So queen weeps means courtier laugh, and the reverse of that will be bar of CL gives you bar of QW. Okay. Third says again, only the queen weeps does the king mock. So effect is king mock. This is, and queen weeps is the cause. So king mocks gives you queen weeps, and the reverse of that is this. Okay. Now the first gives you courtier laughs only if queen weeps. That means he's talking about CL gives you QW. None of the statement start with CL. It starts with CL bar, the negation of CL, negation of courtier laughs. So I cannot start with this statement. So
in a scenario where A eats and B cooks, always remember, if A is eating, then we are not sure what B is doing. But on the other hand, when A is not eating, that is A eat prime, then we are absolutely sure that B is not cooking. Whereas, if B is cooking, we will always be sure that A is eating. And if B is not cooking, then too we will not be sure whether A is eating or not. Also, you will have to erase this annotations.
Which one? Yours or mine?
Mine. Because I am already done with one case. I need to explain in the second one, so I'll have to write it down there as well.
Right.
Now, the second connotation is A eats only if B cooks. In this case, A will eat, then definitely we can say B has cooked. If B has cooked, however, we cannot say whether A has eaten or not. But if A has not eaten, then too, we will not be sure. Probably A is not hungry. but B can still cook. Now remember, if B hasn't cooked, then in that case A has not eaten. Okay, next. Can we proceed?
Monish is asking question number 15.
Question number 15. Okay. Consider the following statements. I'm just going to draw the entire chart for you. It will become easier. Some agriculture is intensified. Okay. So we can draw it like this. Agriculture being intensified. Then comes no growth is potential. No. All potential is intensified. All potential can come here. No growth is potential. So growth can come here. We can also state some growth is agriculture. So some growth has to be agriculture. So this is the shaded region. Now, from the above four statements, it may be concluded that. Now, whenever they are asking you about a conclusion, you should be absolutely sure whether this is logically valid or not, because these are underwritten statements. Some growth is intensified. Can we say some growth is intensified? No. Here, no growth is intensified. Right? Then can we say no growth is potential? Yes, we can say no growth is potential. Can we say all potential is intensified? Written some potential is intensified. So, can we say that at least some potential is intensified? Yes, some potential is intensified, even though in this particular case, all potential is intensified, according to statement 3. So, this option becomes the correct option. C. Any other question? Please ask. Gaurav Kumar, please ask. Any other question? Please ask.
Question number 20.
Question number 20. Okay. Supposing that significant amount of the world's containerized cargo crosses the Indian Ocean every year, India wants better cooperation between the bigger and smaller navies in the region. Hello, sir? Hello, sir?
Hello?
Yes, yes. Okay. So, based on the above argument, 4 conclusions as given below have been made. Which one of these logically follows from the given information? Hello? Hello?
Yes, Chandra, what happened?
Yes. No, because the screen is logging off every couple of minutes. Okay. Now, what is your answer, Mohit? So the screen logged off once more. Yes, now it's okay. Mohit, why can't you answer C as the right answer? Better cooperation between the bigger and smaller navies is sought in the backdrop of considerable amount of the world cargo crossing the Indian Ocean annually. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Chandra, we can hear you.
Okay. Question number 20C. Mohit, is there a problem? Please ask. What is your question? If you have a comparative answer, then I can bring out the lacunae in the comparative choice. I can bring out the shortcoming. What is making the other choice wrong?
Mohit is saying there is no content rise in C. Chandra?
Yes. There is no containerized in option C. It is not about containerized. It's about the world cargo crossing the Indian Ocean annually. World containerized cargo crosses the Indian Ocean every year. Now, once you have mentioned that it is at the backdrop of considerable amount of the world cargo crossing the Indian Ocean, it has to be containerized. Isn't it implicit? How else will the cargo go? It has to be put in a container, right? It is being shipped, so automatically it is containerized. But in the premise, it has to be stated that it is containerized because Indian Ocean is being mentioned after containerized cargo. Until and unless just a containerized cargo has been mentioned, you cannot ever be sure whether it is being shipped or whether it is being air freighted or whether it is being exported or imported. Am I Mohit? Shall we move on? Okay. Question number 21, 22, 23. Any problem? Okay. Then we move on to passage 1, the next passage. Any problem with question number 28, 29 or 30? Question 28, question 29, question 30. Okay, we now move on to question number 31, 32 and 33.
Shantanu Moniji is asking about 29th question.
Okay, consider the following assumptions. Higher education suffers from weaknesses in structure as well as in human resources. Is right. Also, the second part, wherein it says when universities play second fiddle to politics, they are unable to impart knowledge as a main aim. It is explicitly stated here. An inevitable dimension of this philosophy is the autonomy of higher educational institutions. So both 1 and 2 are correct, which makes option C as the right answer. Question number 30, any problem? Okay. Now we move on to question number 31, 32, 33. Any problem? Okay. Then we move on to question number 34 to 36. No problem. Please ask if you have a query. 34, 35, 36. 36. Denzel. Yes. 3 questions were asked of BPL families, below poverty line families. Which of the following options would best explain the further use of these 3 questions? What is your answer and why is it not D? Answer D says the performance of 9 states on the distribution of food grains to BPL families is what they are talking about. It has been mentioned explicitly in the last paragraph. If you see, respondents were asked 3 complementary questions to arrive at a reliable estimate of the extent to which they were able to secure their food entitlements. Just a second, Denzel. Based on how much they bought, we can find out average grain required per family. Yes, we can find out the average grain required per family. But how can you find out the average food grain required to be distributed every month? That makes C wrong. There is a distinct difference between what is required by one family and what is to be distributed. Denzel, is it clear? Right. Next. Question number 51 and 52 and 53. Manas Raj Patel. I just explained 51. Okay. Monish Bhavale. Question number 15. It can be inferred that the author shares statistics on population growth over centuries in order to do what? The answer is in order to highlight the effect that rapid growth in population has on the rise of poverty. Because it is poverty which is within the scope of the argument and which has been spoken of throughout the passage. The entire purpose of speaking about the rapid growth in population is to highlight what kind of population rise has occurred and how it has led to the nation being poor. Presents the possibility of a bleak future for humankind with the exhaustion of the earth's resources. How can we take into the possibility of a bleak future for humankind? How are you arriving at C, Monish? This is taking the argument way out of the scope. (52, 53), any problems? Good, Monish. 52, 53, any problems? Okay. Now we come down to question number 64, 65, 66. Question number 64. Redigal and Woodbury were the answer is both army outposts, which is C. Major Cyril was what? A gallant officer. That makes him a brave officer. Was a brave officer. Stone River was the place where the army headquarters was located. Passage 2. The word simulacra means simulation. The author is doing what? Forgot about his earlier visit to the place? No. Was looking for a comb? No. Was counting the chimneys? No, he was not counting the chimneys. He just found the place familiar. Question number 65. Major Cyril was a brave officer. Stone River. Okay, now we will move on to question number 68. The chimneys. How were the chimneys? Exceeded the plantation of ash trees in height. Okay, someone is asking me a question. Denzel, what is this? And this notch was filled with the yellow ball of the westering sun. That means that that particular crevice or that score as a notch was filled with the yellow ball of the westering sun, means was filled with the sunset which was taking place in the western sky. Okay. Question number 70. Where is it mentioned? Mohit? Okay, just a second. Monish, where is it mentioned that polar bears as a species will soon go extinct? It is just an apprehension. And Mohit, question number 69. The sun, made the author feel at home? No. It is a choice by elimination. Made the author blink and turn his head? No. Was like a yellow ball in the notch? No. Was close to the west at the time of the author's drive? That is the answer, A. Was like a yellow ball in the notch? कहीं पे भी हो सकता है. It is not specified. So D cannot be the answer. A has to be the answer. Mohit, did you get it? 72, the answer is incorrect. They are hunted by the polar bears and they are not a sentinel species. Monish, did you get it? Seals are not a sentinel species. C, 72C is wrong. 72, answer is D, are hunted by the polar bears. Monish, did you get it? $74. Okay. People in the town get irritated by polar bears because they are causing that polar bears are more like nuisances. A nuisance is something which irritates you. $72. Manas, did you get the answer? The answer is not C, the answer is D. Can we discuss question 1 and 3 of first passage? 1 and 3 of first passage. Page number, please. Okay. Manas is also getting it. Okay. Now in decision making, 73, question number 73. Yes. The answer will be B. Oh, 74? Mohit, 74 or 73? Okay. A matter has come to light where signatures of several MPs were forged in order to show their support for a presidential candidate during the presidential elections. As the head of the election commission, you will first lodge a first information report with the concerned authorities so that the matter can be probed. Probing is important, hence decision will lie with option C first. Then make an appointment with the Prime Minister to discuss the matters of prime national importance. D is only important because it is of prime national importance. So C and D are the right options. Whenever you mark decision-making answers, remember you will have to think as a person who is going to govern the entire ruling and not as a person who is going to take strict decisions. If you take strict decisions, then you are against civil law. That is not appreciable. Next question, please. Answer for 72, Satyam Gautam, is D for Delhi. And Kavita Kumari, the answer to question number 70 is C. Polar bears walk on the ice to hunt. Any other questions, please? Please ask. Saurabh Singh, question number 73. Okay. You are the Parliamentary Affairs Minister of your country. The members of the opposition party create a hue and cry about each and every issue, reasonable or otherwise. They demand a probe into every other issue and halt the functioning of the Parliament. As a result, the functioning of the Parliament has been paralyzed. What would you do to restore the proper functioning of the Parliament? Answer is, ask the members of the opposition to maintain discipline and assure them that the demands will be looked into. This is what the speaker does. And also hope that good sense prevails among the members of the opposition party, without which they will not understand your request and will still get on with what they were previously doing.
Shantanu, there was a point. All of you please listen. There were errors in decision making questions. So you are given the errata sheet before the starting of the paper, right? So option C, which is written here, is wrong actually. The correct option C was, you will meet the member of the opposition and try to remove the differences and equity. So this looks more appropriate.
Is it clear to all the participants? The correct answer has just now been read out by Mr. Malik.
I read again, you will meet the member of the opposition and try to remove the differences. Okay, this looks okay.
Anand Akash, you are asking question number 69.
We'll come to that later. First we'll discuss the DN part only, okay? Then there are two questions which are left, right?
Okay.
Any other doubt in the PM questions? Govind Ram, you are already asking the question. Why are you writing that I am not unable to ask the question? Decision making, any doubt left? Govind Rao, you can chat, not talk, okay? Please chat your values.
Govind, you will have to type your question.
Saurabh Singh, 80th.
80th question, just a second, Saurabh. In the 80th question, the right answer is C and A.
The right options are not written here. Okay. I hope all of you got the errata sheet before the starting of the paper or not. Saurabh Singh.
Yes, Saurabh says yes.
Yes. So according to that, just hold on, right? These are the A, C and D options for question number 80. Now see. You are the head of the fire department of a small town due to unauthorized construction and
recruitment. The roads of the town have become very congested. In the event of a fire, the department's vehicles are likely to be delayed due to this condition, thus endangering lives and property. What will you do?
The A option was, for the sake of the protected life, demolish the illegal and unauthorized structures.
This happens to be C in your previous question. You will also inform the civic authorities about the problem and will suggest the solutions to them. And D is give official request to the municipality commission regarding action to be taken against illegal construction. You will not threaten the municipality chief. You will give official request to the municipality commission.
Manas, D can be an answer also.
The D given in your errata sheet. A, C and D, all of them given in your errata sheet are correct.
C and D the most appropriate answer, right?
Yes.
So it gets clear? Okay. Monish is continuously asking for passage 1. Monish, are you late? We have already discussed. We still have doubts on 15, 22, 53 and 69. Let's see 69 first of all.
In 69, what will you say about the sun? The sun made the author feel at home? No. Did the sun make the author blink and turn his head? No. Because it cannot blink and make his head turn because it was a setting sun. Now, was the sun like a yellow ball in a knot? Yes, it was, but where? Where is this knot? Is it in the western sky? It is not explicitly mentioned, so D is also ruled out. So, was close to the west at the time of the author's drive is only the right answer for A. Is the reasoning clear? First question, Dinesh Kumar. In the 21st question, a festering sense of injustice invites anarchy. Here it is clearly written. A will be the answer because B is mentioning breed. This word breed is taking it out of the scope. A prevailing sense of injustice does not breed anarchy. हमेशा नहीं होता है. It might give rise to it once or twice. पालता नहीं है. Breeding is पालना. Continuous sense of injustice is the basic cause of anarchy? No. Basic cause singled out only one solo important cause? No, that is not the one. बहुत सारे कारण हो सकते हैं. Had it been written continuous sense of injustice is one of the causes of anarchy, it would have been okay. Anarchy is a result of an acute sense of injustice. Acute sense की वजह से होता है लेकिन सिर्फ और सिर्फ इसी की वजह से नहीं होता है. So we cannot say is a result of. It's just one of the causes. Is it clear, Dinesh? Okay, Kavita is asking about 70. Just hold on.
First we'll discuss, Shantanu, let's discuss 22 first of all, then 15, then move to 70, right?
Okay, 22. Justice denied is injustice perpetrated. Meaning, if I deny justice, then injustice is perpetrated. Denying justice will give rise to injustice being perpetrated. Based on the above statement, 4 conclusions as given below have been made. Which one of these logically follows from the given information? To perpetrate injustice, one needs to deny justice. Injustice perpetrate करने के लिए justice को deny करना आवश्यक तो है, लेकिन बिल्कुल किसी की वजह से injustice perpetrate हो जाए ऐसा नहीं कह सकते. If everyone denies justice, they perpetrate injustice. B option is right. C says, if you deny injustice, you perpetrate justice. Not necessarily. I might deny injustice, but I might not perpetrate justice, because the reverse is not true. Injustice cannot be perpetrated without denying justice. Now, injustice can be perpetrated n number of ways. It can be even perpetrated without denying justice. I might perpetrate injustice by beating people. They might look for justice. The justice which they might be looking for might not be denied to them. But still, am I not perpetrating injustice? I am. So the word cannot is wrong. Answer is B. B for Bombay. Is that okay? Next question.
It was 15 then, right?
15? Okay. 15 is very easy. This is a syllogism which is very easy. It goes like this. Some agriculture is intensified. No growth is potential, or potential is intensified. Some growth is agriculture, this region. Now, from the above four statements, it may be concluded that some growth is intensified. Can we say this? No. Some agriculture is potential. No. Potential is totally different. An agriculture makes distinct sets. Some potential is intensified. Yes, always. Because here you are saying all potential is intensified. So can't we say that at least one potential is intensified? Yes. At least one leads to some. None of the above? Of course not, because C is right. Clear? In question number 22, why is option D wrong? Injustice cannot be perpetrated without denying justice. Injustice can be perpetrated any time, Savita.
Anand, if I say all A are B, then I can definitely say that some A are B, right?
Any other question? So I think all the doubts have been solved.
Do we have any doubt in RC, verbal logic, or decision making? Monish, you are late, right? So we will not discuss passage 1. Please ask these doubts at your center. Anand, you are saying some means at least one is not. No, you cannot say. If I say some A are B, there is a possibility that all A are B. You cannot say some A are not B. Amanat is asking for question number 18.
Question number 18, okay.
There are 3 answers right in this one, okay? A, B and C. I clearly give you the logic. Amanat says okay. A, B, C are all right. So there was error in the question. (46, 47).
Is it 47? is LR, sir.
LR and maths will be done
Later
after this.
After
Okay.
this. Do you have any doubts with verbal logic? I think people are done. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Shantanu.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll move to LR and AR and the math part. Okay.
Sir, I'm logging off.
Yeah, sure. The very first one was this 24 to 25, I guess, right? 24, 27. So to get out in this set, this is a very easy set. Any person has a doubt in this set, please ask right now, otherwise will not come back, okay? No. Okay. This was very easy. Then we have question number, I guess, 37. Yeah. Any on this one? 37? We'll somehow discuss it. There are some points to be discussed. See this, there are shortcuts there. There are lots of questions in this mock which can be done using the options only. Okay. If I just see the process first of all, if I assume the income is 100 rupees, so its expenditure will be 64 rupees, right? And its saving will be 36 rupees. My income increases by 20%, that means it becomes 120. And expenditure increases by 37.5%. 37.5%, if you remember, it is nothing but 3 by 8. Just remember all the multiple of 12.5. It is 1 by 8, okay? It is always better to remember this. So 3 by 8 of 64 is 24. So there is an increase of 24 here. It becomes 88. So the saving is nothing but 32 now. Okay. So it's asking for percentage saving. So 32 out of 120 into 100 is your answer. Okay, this is a proper approach. Now I'll give you a shortcut here. If I say income is increased by 12%, expenditure is also increased by 20%, can I say saving will be increased by 20% only? Are you clear with this? Okay, in this question, income is increased by 20%, expenditure is increased by 37.5%. So I am definitely be sure that saving will get reduced, right? If all the increases are same, so saving will increase by 20% only. But if I am increasing income less as compared to expenditure, my overall saving percentage will get reduced. In the initial part, it is 36%. So I can say that my answer has to be slightly less than this, because the final saving was less than the previous one, because I have increased income less as compared to expenditure. Income कम बढ़ा है, expenditure ज़्यादा बढ़ा है, तो saving कम हो गई होगी. तो अगर initial 36% है, तो finally percentage इससे कम होनी चाहिए. And the slightly closer option is only A. Rest 3 cannot be true because they are very less. Anand, we have done with the RC, DM and logical reasoning part. Okay. Clear now? 38. We have a shortcut here also. This is a question which is easy, but we can solve this by using options only. First we'll see the normal part. If I assume the milk is A and the water is B, So it's saying that if 1 liter of water is added, its ratio becomes 1:4. Anand, what question you are talking about? So A upon B plus 1 is 1/4, right? And now we have added 1 liter of milk again, so it becomes A plus 1 upon B plus 1, which gives you 1 upon 2. So it's asking for A is to B, right? So you can definitely solve it and get your answer, okay? But the shorter approach is, now see, you added water initially, right? And ratio becomes 1:4. So definitely these two cannot be my answer, because initially water has to be more than milk. Otherwise you cannot get 1:4 ratio. So B and C are ruled out. They cannot be my answer. Secondly, if you are adding 1 liter milk and 1 liter water, the ratio becomes 1:2. So that means initially it cannot be 1:2, because if you are adding 1 liter of water and 1 liter of milk in the quantity, the ratio will definitely change. So if the final ratio is 1:2, the initial ratio cannot be 1:2. Okay? That means only one option is 1:3. So without solving, you can solve this question. Am I clear to all of you? Anantakash, you are continuously talking about question number 11. I have already discussed 5 minutes earlier that if you have any doubt left in the RGDM or LR part, please discuss right now, otherwise we'll move on to the next one. Please ask these doubts now from your center only, okay? We have done this with this part. Others are, you have pretty follow for others now. 38 out. Yes, they are left with quant and analytical reasoning and DI. $38 done. Shortcut clear. Manas, the shortcut not clear or what? Anand, you are asking for what is the answer of 11th. Anand will come to that, right? Okay. Let's discuss this part and then we'll come to that again, okay? 39. 38 not clear, okay. Shortcut is not clear? What I am saying is, if you are adding 1 liter of water in the mixture, the ratio is 1:4. So initially, also I can say that it is 4 times almost, right? 1:4 means 4 times. Okay. So initially also, the water has to be more than milk. So B and C cannot be my answer, because in B and C, milk is more than water. So these are two clearly out of my point of view. And when you add 1 liter water and 1 liter milk, the final ratio is 1:2. So initial cannot be 1:2 in that case, because the ratio has to be changed. So 3 options are ruled out. Option 1 is left only. That's it. Otherwise आप solve कर लो पूरा उसको, A upon 2 equation solve कर सकते हो, और होंगे इसके अंदर. But those who can think of this can clearly mark the answer as 1 only. $39 was easy. Any doubt in this? Should I move on now? This was again easy. 25% was the right answer. You can again assume 100 and get the discount and cost price, and you can see answer. 39 you have a doubt. Okay, 650 books are there. Let's assume the price of one book is 1 rupee. So total cost price is 650 rupees. Now I sold 600 of them at the price of 650. So 600 of them was sold at 650 rupees and remaining 50 was sold at 50 rupees only. So I sold them at 700 rupees. So I have a profit of 50 over 650 into 100. 1 by 30 is nothing but 7.69%. Manish, clear? Any doubt? No. 41. Yeah, this has to be discussed, right? Okay. In how many ways can 3 boys and 3 girls? 3 boys, 3 girls can be seated around a circular table such that all the 3 boys are not together. The condition is all the 3 boys are not together. That means 2 can be together, right? But all 3 cannot be together. That's the point. So I have to exclude that possibility in which all 3 are together, right? So total number of ways of arranging 6 people in a circle is nothing but n minus 1 factorial. So in this case it is 5 factorial, this is 120. Okay. This is the total number of cases. Now, if I assume that 3 boys are together, okay, तीनों boys आप साथ डाल देते हो, girls अलग बैठ जाती हैं. So if I assume this 3 as a 1 unit, okay, so I have 4 units now, 1, 2, 3 and 4. These 4 units can be seated in 3 factorial ways, n minus 1 factorial, and after that these 3 boys can be seated among themselves in 3 factorial ways again. So 36. So if I remove 36 from there, you will get those parts, those ways in which all 3 are not sitting together. How we get 5 factorial? Okay, if there are n people who are sitting in a circular table, because the starting in the circular table is not given, right? So I have to assume that one of them is stationary. किसी एक बंदे को आप fix कर देते हो. So after fixing one person, the rest can be arranged in n minus 1 factorial ways. Okay, so similarly, there are 6 persons, so for that it is 5 factorial. Right? Now if I change the question, in this question suppose it is written that no 2 boys are sitting together. Are you getting it? And I am saying no 2 of the 3 boys sit together. कोई भी 2 एक साथ नहीं बैठेंगे. In this case 2 can be seated together, right? 2 एक साथ बैठ सकते थे. इसने कंडीशन दी थी कि तीनों एक साथ नहीं बैठने चाहिए. वो कंडीशन आउट करो. 2 can be seated, right? अब मैं बोल रहा हूँ कोई 2 भी एक साथ नहीं बैठने चाहिए. तब क्या करेंगे? अगर वो क्वेश्चन आएगा, ये आपके पिछले मॉक में आ चुका है ऑलरेडी. वैसे एक सर्किट के अंदर अगर ये पॉसिबल करना है आपको कि कोई भी 2 बॉयज एक साथ नहीं बैठे हैं, so the only possibility is this, कि boys and girls are on alternate position. Okay, so if this was the question, I have to fix first one boy here now. एक लड़के को आप फिक्स कर देते हो जिसका एक ही तरीका हो गया, one way only. Remaining 2 boys can be seated in 2 factorial ways, and 3 girls in these positions can be seated in 3 factorial ways. So your answer will be 18. Sorry, 12. This is the answer. If I say no 2 boy can sit together. Okay, I don't look at this part. 42nd. This was one. In the earlier box, we have these type of questions. Whenever we say reducing after the leftover part, we have, let's say, we can always apply the chain rule. Initial number of apples, X, sorry, let's say X. You sold 40% of that. So remaining part is 60%. That is 3 by 5. Right? Now this is the remaining part. Out of which I have disposed 20%, which is 1 by 5. 1 by 5 dispose कर देंगे तो बचेगा 4 by 5. Again, whatever is remaining, उसका again 40% sold कर देते हो. So again 3 by 5 बचता है. And again 20% dispose कर दोगे तो 4 by 5 बचेगा. I am just talking about the remaining part now. And finally the remaining number of X is 576. You can just solve it and get your answer. There is no need to think of 100x and blah blah blah. Just follow a chain rule and that will solve it, that will be the answer. Clear? There is a shortcut here. What you are doing, अगर आप इक्वेशन नहीं बनाते हो, so पहले इसका 40% निकालोगे. 40% में डिनोमिनेटर 5 आता है, 60% मिला था, 20%, 40%. So whatever you do with this part, आपको 4 बार तो 5 नीचे लाना पड़ेगा ना. उसके बाद भी आंसर अगर इंटीजर आ रहा है, so this number has to be multiple of 5 into 5 into 5 into 5, which is 625. 625 का मल्टीपल होना चाहिए इसको. There is only one option. Shortcut clear? Denominator में 4 5s आएंगे, so x has to be multiple of 625. Check. 43rd, any doubt in this? Some of you can do this question by using the formula of n square, sum of first n terms, right? Sum of first n odd numbers is nothing but n square. So these are nothing but odd numbers. Now how many odd numbers are there? Either you can use the formula of Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, or you can just simply think of, if I talk about 1 to 180 numbers, 90 of them will be even, 90 of them will be odd. I have removed 180 out of this. That means एक odd even चला जाएगा. Odd तो 90 बचेंगे ना. So I can clearly say that the number of terms are 90 only. So 90 square will give the answer. And if some of you does not know this formula, n square, so you can use the summation of n terms of an AP, n upon 2, a to a plus n minus 1 into d, or n upon 2, a plus l, first term plus last term. Even if you are applying this formula, after you are getting 90, you will do 90 upon 2 into something. 90 upon 2 is nothing but 45. My answer has to be multiple of 45, or I can say unit place of the answer has to be either 5 or 0. There is only one option, which is option unit place as 0 or 5. 43 done. Okay. Moving on to next. Radius of 7 circles is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The smallest circumference is c pi. So 2 pi r is c pi. I can say that r is nothing but c by 2. Clear? Now if the ratio of radius is 1 is to 2 is to 3 is to 4 is to 5 is to 6 is to 7. The ratio of area is nothing but the square of those. That is 1 is to 4 is to 9 is to 16 is to 25 is to 36 is to 49. Plus obviously pi r square is always there, right? Now you need to find the average of this. Just add all these things, you will get 140. By 7, pi r square is nothing but 20 pi r square. And put the value of r here. 25 into c by 2 whole square will give you 5 pi c square. So option C was right. 44 any doubt left. Okay, 45. In the first one the ratio is 2 is to 1, the second one ratio is 4 is to 1. It's talking about equal quantities of both solutions are mixed. So I can assume, because this sum is 3, this sum is 5, so I definitely can take multiple of 3 and 5, it is 15. Let's assume 15 liter of solution is in the first part, 15 liter is the second part. So if divide 15 in the ratio 2 is to 1, you will get 10 and 5. 15 in the ratio 4 is to 1 will give you 12 and 3. So out of 30 liters, I can definitely say that 22 liter is the milk and 8 liter is the water. The ratio is nothing but 11 is to 4. This is the easiest approach to do this type of question. Just assume, whenever you say equal quantities of both are mixed, so add the two ratios 3 and 5 and take the LCM of 2 will never give you the fractions, right? And it's always easy to find the answer without using fractions. Fraction use नहीं करना चाहिए. आगे चले. Yeah, there was slight mistake, slight misprinting in this question. Okay. Now it's okay. There are 4 friends A, B, C, D start moving in 4 different directions, namely east, west, south and north. So they are moving in directions east, north, south and west. Okay. After moving 6 meters, each of them turns right. Each of them turns left after moving 6 meters. So left means this person will go this way, this person will go this way, this person will go this way, this person will go this way. And they move 5 meters. So this total is 6. 5 means slightly पहले रुक जाएंगे. And after that again they move right and move 6 meters. Right means now they are moving in this direction. So this is 6, this is 6, this is 6 and this is 6. This is A, this is B, this is C and this is D. Clear with this part? Now which of the following statement is true with respect to the above position? A, B, C, D all in equal distance from the initial position. We need not to count it because all the person are moving in symmetrical ways, symmetrically, right? So they have to be at equal distance from the starting point, right? There is nothing to calculate. First one is right. Second is the shortest distance between A and B is equal to C and D. That is again clear. A and B and C and D has to be equal by symmetry. So second is also right. Third, A and C is equal to B and D. This is again same. A and C and B and D are same. In fact, B and C and A and D are also same if that is the option. तो भी ठीक हो जाएगा, तीनों ठीक हो जाएंगे, all three are right? So this is 46. 47 is asking for अरे 46 के सॉल्यूशन में जो अपूर्ण निकाला हुआ है उसकी जरूरत नहीं है, ठीक है, ऐसे निकल जाएगा. फाइनल पोजीशन ऑफ A विद रिस्पेक्ट टू B. B की पोजीशन विद रिस्पेक्ट टू A यहाँ पे देख लेते हैं. B से A तक जाना है आपको, तो आप सीधे जाओ. ये थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ है वैसे, अपने वाले भी चलते हैं. So ऐसे सीधे जाओगे and then move to this part. So this is 6, 6, 6 and 6 gives you 24, and this is 5 and 5, that is 10. So B to A जाना है तो 24 तो E जाना पड़ेगा, 10 नॉट जाना पड़ेगा. This is the answer. Okay. $47 done. Sorry. 48, 49, 50. Any doubt on this? If you have any doubt, please ask for next 3 questions. This was easy. So if you have a doubt, then we'll discuss it. No. $54, $55, $56, $57 डिस्कस करेंगे अभी. $54, $55, $56 नहीं डाउट, और हमें चाहिए उसमें तो बहुत ही था. 57 डिस्कस करते हैं. ओके. 46 इज नॉट क्लियर. मनीष कितना पीछे चल रहा है? 46 तो यार कब तक? में तीनों बार ठीक हो जाएगी ना. पहला वो बोल रहा है ABCD अपने पोजीशन से स्टार्टिंग पोजीशन से इक्वल डिस्टेंस पे है. बिल्कुल है. ये डिस्टेंस जो आएगा वो सबका डिस्टेंस सेम होगा. सिमेट्री कैसे इक्वल हुआ? मैं पहले ऐसे किया, फिर सबको ऐसे भगा दिया, फिर सबको ऐसे भगा दिया. उसके बाद भी सपोज मैं इनको इधर भगा देता, तो ये सब कुछ एक ही तरह में जा रहे हैं ना. There has to be a symmetry part. Suppose in this question मैं ऐसे बोलता आपसे कि इसको पहले मैं ऐसे किया, उसके बाद इसको ऐसे कर दिया, इसको ऐसे कर दिया, इसको इधर भगा दिया और इसको इधर भगा दिया. वो सिमेट्री नहीं है. Now you cannot say that part which you are discussing in the previous one. So there is no reciprocal. ठीक है मनीष? Okay. 57 will come to 57 now. In a pleasant dusk, so evening time, right? So if I talk about the direction, this is east, this is west. So evening time means sun is in the west, okay? So if a person is sitting here, a person is sitting here or standing over, so he is moving in this direction, he is moving in this direction. So the shadow of the both persons will lie this side. Clear? Now see. He is saying that Nakul's shadow is to the left of our curve. If I talk about this person, it is its right, right? ये तो इसका right है. इसकी बात करोगे तो ये इसका लेफ्ट है। तो अगर शेडो किसी के लेफ्ट में पड़ रही है और वो कौन है, आर कर्व है, शेडो लेफ्ट में किसके पड़ रही है, इस बंदे के पड़ रही है, तो ये आर कर्व होना चाहिए और ये नकल होना चाहिए। क्वेश्चन डन। दोनों शेडोज इस डायरेक्शन में पड़ रही हैं, वो इसके लेफ्ट में है और अकॉर्डिंग टू क्वेश्चन किसके लेफ्ट में होना चाहिए, नकुल के लेफ्ट में, सॉरी आर्कव के लेफ्ट में होना चाहिए। सो दिस पर्सन हैज टू बी आर्कव। क्लियर विद दिस वन? मनीष क्लियर? चलो 49 में क्या डाउट हो गया? Which is the following statement is true? Bandy is to swim after Duke. Bandy after Duke. It is right. What is the problem here? He is not talking about immediately right. There is a difference between immediately mentioned or not. So A option is right definitely. We have done 58, 59, 60. Any doubt? (58 to 60). Any doubt? Absolute difference between US surplus or deficit of US and Japan. Okay, if I know about US, this is 7,000 and this 3,000. So its export is nothing but 4,000 and import is nothing but 3,000. So there will be a deficit of 1,000 in this card. And the second one is Japan. Japan, this is 5,000 and this is above midpoint, so you cannot say it is 3,000. I can say this is nothing but 3,500. थोड़ा सा ऊपर है ये, so half का half हो जाएगा. That means export हो गया 1,500, import is 3,500. Difference is 2,000. इनका भी difference पूछ रहा है, so answer is 2,000 only. Saurabh Singh, clear? (61) Is X an even number? The question is X an even number, right? You have to answer this question. If I use statement 1, if x square plus 2x plus 3 is an odd number, 3 is an odd number, so this total has to be even, out of which 2x, because it is multiplied by 2, is also even. This number is even, this total is also even, so x square has to be even only. And if x square is even, so I can clearly say that x is even. So using first, I can get the answer of the question. Right? Second is useless because it's talking about real number. Real number can be negative, positive, decimal, fraction, सब हो सकता है. So if I know something is real number, I cannot say it is even or not, right? Even or what? So only one option is valid here, right? In the first one, suppose आपको ये भी दिया होता, for example, x square plus 2x plus 3 is an even number. Let's reverse it. Then can you find the answer? Please say yes or no. If the first statement is this, can we find the answer of this question? Please type your response. Can you find the answer now? Manish is saying no. Manas is saying yes. So some of you are saying yes, some of you are saying no. Kavita is right. If this is even, 3 is odd, so I can say this has to be odd. Out of which 2 is even number, so x square has to be odd number, which gives you x is an odd number. He is asking me x is even or not. So I get the answer yes, no. X is not even. So even if x is coming odd, I can get the answer of this question. These type of question has only two answers, either yes or no. In this one, answer is yes. X is an even number. In this one, answer is no. In both ways, I am getting the answer. So दोनों किसमें आंसर मिलेगा आपको? इसमें मिलेगा, इसमें मिलेगा. And I bear this. Odd की जगह पे even दिया तो भी आंसर आ जाता. Okay. (62) इसमें भी डाउट है क्या? No one is saying anything. 63. What is the value of x into y? First says x raised to the power y is equal to 1. Second says y raised to the power x is equal to 4. If x raised to the power y is equal to 1, there are two possibilities. Either x equal to 1 or y equal to 0. इसमें से कोई एक ही कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई करेगी. x 1 हुआ तो y कैन बी एनीथिंग और y 0 हुआ तो x कैन बी एनीथिंग. ओके. y is power x equal to 4 can be this guy is saying my voice is not coming. Is the problem with Divya only or all of you are not listening to me? It's clear. Okay. So if y is power x equal to 4, there is a possibility that it can be y is 4 is power 1 or 2 raised to the power 2 or root 2 raised to the power 4 or 16 raised to the power half and so on. There are infinite possibilities of this. Using the second one, I can get infinite possibilities of getting it right. Okay. But so individually, if I say A statement alone is not sufficient, B alone is also not sufficient, right? If I combine it, if in this second part, in the second one, y cannot be 0 because if y is 0, it will never give you 4. So this is ruled out. If I combine the two statements, right? If this is right, I have only one option left. So if I combine these two, I will get the answer as x is equal to 1 y is equal to 4. So which gives you x into y as 4 into 1, that is 4. So combining the two statements will give you the answer. Okay? 63, we have done with this part now. Okay, so this is done about maths and the A and A part. Question 11 RC का होगा. So the following has been printed out. The answer which is written here is C. Okay, I don't notice, so somebody is saying it is wrong. Anand, yes. How can we one in the first statement 3 from the passage? Anand, I am not the appropriate person to ask this question, but let me see, okay? Coaching access kind Panna could only take place due to the collusion. Please wait 2 minutes, I will just read it. Yeah, Shivani, you are right. I have not written this. All of the following has been implied by the author except the fact that. So that's what the Anand is saying. Anand, you are already giving me the answers. You are already saying that 3 and 4 are not there. And this is what the question was asking. Okay, 18, 19, some people have doubt now. Let's see the basics of this first of all. Okay. See this, we have 3 types of statements. One is if. Divya Tripathi is not listening. Yeah, so we have one statement as if, okay. In this one is if cause will happen, then effect will happen. If effect will not happen, then cause will not happen. Only these two statements we can derive. Okay. Other statement gives you possibilities. If cause will not happen, I am not sure about effect. Effect can happen, can not happen also. Similarly, if effect happen, I am not sure about cause. So cause may happen, cause may not happen. These two are definitely right. Okay. If I say only if statement, in this one, if effect is happen, then cause will happen. And the reverse of that will be cause will not happen, will give you effect will not happen. Only these statements can be derived logically. Are we clear? They are very basic. These are just reverse of this, right? If and only if are just reversing of this. In the if one, you are coming from cause to effect. In only if you are coming effect to cause. You just need to identify which is cause, which is effect, and apply this rule. Will give you definitely wrong answer, right answer, right? Now see in this one. Light bulb sprinkles only when paper gets wet. So this is the cause, this is the effect. And the statement is only when, only if. So effect will give you cause. So light bulb sprinkles means paper get wet. And the reverse of that, paper will not get wet, gives you light bulb not sprinkle. So these two are valid statements. Okay. Second one is the if statement. Okay, this is the cause, this is the effect now. And in the if one, you will come from cause to effect. So from this I can say if pin nails, so paper gets wet. And the reverse of that, paper will not get wet, pen will not nail. Okay. Similarly with the third part also, this is again if statement. So pin nails give you light bulb sprinkle, light bulb does not sprinkle, bit does not nail. Not see as if pin nails, the paper get wet. Pin nails, paper get wet. It is clear from this part. So it's the right answer. Second is saying pin nail only if light bulb sprinkle. This is the cause, this is the effect. So ये बोल रहा है पिन नेल होगा तो बल्ब स्प्रिंकल करेगा, पिन नेल होगा तो बल्ब स्प्रिंकल करेगा. ये भी ठीक है. Using this, C is also right. If pin nails light bulb sprinkle, pin nail light bulb sprinkle, using the same thing. ये दोनों एक ही बातें बोल रहे हैं. A, B, C all are right. Gaurav. D is wrong. D बोल रहा है पेपर वेट होगा तो बल्ब स्प्रिंकल करेगा. पेपर वेट करने वाला कोई भी स्टेटमेंट आपके पास नहीं है स्टार्ट करने के लिए. You can start with this, paper does not get wet. But you cannot start with paper get wet. Gaurav, B is also right. There was an error in this question, so I have eliminated this question from the marking. According to this question, A, B, C all are right questions. Okay? All are the right answers. 18 done now? So should we discuss 19 also? 19 is the same on the same pattern now. Now see again, king mock only when Corder laughs. So again only when logical effect से cause पे जाओगे. This is effect, this is cause. So effect होगा तो cause होगा. So king mock, Corder laugh, and the reverse of that is Corder does not flop, that means king does not mock. So using the first one, मेरे के दोनों मिल जाते हैं. Okay. Second one says queen weeps only if courtier laughs. Again, effect से cause पे जाऊंगा मैं. So queen weep करेगी, so courtier laugh करेगा. Courtier laugh नहीं करेगा, तो queen weep नहीं करेगी. Done. Third बोलता है only if queen weeps does the king mock. यहाँ पर effect है king mock. Cause है queen weeps. Question है only if का. Again effect से cause पे जाऊंगा. इसका मतलब king mock करेगा, तो क्वीन वीप करेगी, क्वीन वीप नहीं करेगी तो किंग मॉक नहीं करेगा. ये 6 स्टेटमेंट आप निकाल सकते हो. ओके, नाउ सी कॉर्टियर लाफ्स ओनली इफ क्वीन वीप्स. ये ओनली का लॉजिक है, ये इफेक्ट है, ये कॉज है. मतलब मैं यहां से आ जाऊंगा, कॉर्टियर लाफ से स्टार्ट करना चाहिए स्टेटमेंट मेरे को, बट कोई भी स्टेटमेंट इन 6 में से कॉर्टियर लाफ से स्टार्ट नहीं कर रहा है, सो ये मेरा आंसर नहीं हो सकता. सेकंड बोलता है किंग डज नॉट मॉक इफ क्वीन डज नॉट वीप. इफ वाला लॉजिक है, ये कॉज है, ये इफेक्ट है, तो कॉज से इफेक्ट पे जाऊंगा. ये क्या बोल रहा है, क्वीन वी नहीं करेगी तो किंग मॉक नहीं करेगा. ये कहीं पर मिल रहा है मेरे को क्या? यस, इट इज रिटन इन द लास्ट वन. तो ये मेरा आंसर ठीक हो जाएगा. सी अगेन बोल रहा है कॉर्टियर लाफ. कॉर्टियर लाफ का स्टेटमेंट मेरे पास है ही नहीं, तो ये आउट है. चौथा बोल रहा है इफ क्वीन वीप्स किंग लाफ्स. क्वीन वीप करेगी तो किंग लाफ करेगा. क्वीन वीप करेगी तो कॉर्टियर लाफ करेगा. ठीक है ना. किंग तो वैसे भी मॉक करेगा, लाफ का तो सेंस ही नहीं है, तो ये तो वैसे आउट ऑफ स्कोप है. सो ओनली बी ऑप्शन इज राइट नाउ. ठीक है, अभी 19 क्लियर. यहीं द लॉट लेफ्ट एलआर पार्ट और द मैथ्स और डीआई. क्वेश्चन 15 में इतना डाउट क्या है यार. दोबारा से करते हैं इसको, ठीक है. Some agriculture is intensified. No growth is potential. Growth अलग है, potential अलग है. All potential are intensified. अच्छा, तो ये इसका मतलब इसके अंदर आ जाएगा, या तो यहाँ आएगा या फिर यहाँ भी आ सकता है. ठीक है. Some growth is agriculture. तो कुछ ग्रोथ इसको बैठा देते हैं. कुछ ग्रोथ एग्रीकल्चर है. हो सकता है ऐसे हो जाए, इट मे बी पॉसिबल कि ये पी को कवर कर ले, इट मे बी पॉसिबल आई को भी कवर कर ले, आई डोंट नो, बट वो पॉसिबिलिटी है, वो माइंड में रख के चलेंगे हम. आई सेइंग सम ग्रोथ इज इंटेंसिफाइड. कुछ ग्रोथ इंटेंसिफाइड है, मे और मे नॉट बी. तो ये मेरा आंसर नहीं है. सम एग्रीकल्चर इज पोटेंशियल. कुछ एग्रीकल्चर पोटेंशियल है. ये वाले इस वाले केस में गड़बड़ हो जाती है. यहां तो ये पॉसिबल हो सकता है, बट ये जरूरी नहीं है होना. सी बोल रहा है सम पोटेंशियल इज इंटेंसिफाइड. कुछ पोटेंशियल इंटेंसिफाइड होंगे. दिस इज ऑलवेज राइट. इट इज क्लियर फ्रॉम दिस पार्ट ओनली. व्हेन वी से ऑल पोटेंशियल आर इंटेंसिफाइड, आई कैन डेफिनेटली से दैट सम पोटेंशियल इज इंटेंसिफाइड. ये डेफिनेटली बोल सकते हैं. ठीक है. सम से ऑल पे जाने पे नहीं बोल सकते हैं. मनीष बोल रहा है कैसे. मनीष, इफ आई से ऑल ए आर बी, तो कुछ तो होंगे ही ना यार. डेफिनेटली होंगे ना. मतलब सब सारे ही हैं तो सम तो बोल ही सकता हूं. नहीं, नॉट की बात नहीं कर रहा हूं. सम आर. नेगेटिव स्टेटमेंट तो मैं कर ही नहीं सकता हूं ना. व्हेन वी से सम ए आर बी, आई कैन नॉट से सम ए आर नॉट बी. बट व्हेन वी से ऑल ए आर बी, I have three possibilities. Either it could be this, or it could be A equal to B. Now if you say some A are not B, it is flawed here. So there is a possibility, not definitely. Affirmative statement will never give you negative conclusion. Mind it. Manish, clear? Some potential is intensified. Some potential is intensified. Is right answer, right? Why not is it right? मनीष बता रहे हो, पूछ रहे हो, समझ नहीं आ रहा है. When we say actually in both scenarios you have explained. See, it is in this one. If I conclude that some A are not B, this is wrong. If I say some B are not A, this is again wrong. But if I say some A are B, this is right. If I say some B are A, this is also right. Manish, clear now? Okay, got it. Thank you very much. So are we done with this part? Do you have still doubt? Please write down my email ID. It's tarmalik@tarlauncher.com. Manish, 13 question was RC question, right? For any RC or RC doubt, please write a mail to. अच्छा मनीष हैलाल है वो, ओके अभी आते हैं उस पे. For any RC doubt, you can write this email ID. It's abhishek.anand@tarlauncher.com. Some T are online. Some T are online. All shuffle are online. Shuffle दोबारा से बना देते हैं इसको. Shuffle यहाँ आ सकता है और यहाँ भी आ सकता है, ठीक है. Some Rivoli are offline. So some Rivoli are offline. ये ऑफलाइन की बात चल रही है, ऑनलाइन था. Some Ossobuco are offline. कुछ Ossobuco भी ऑनलाइन है, ऑफलाइन है, सॉरी. अच्छा, ये जो तीन बने हुए हैं, ये इसके साथ ओवरलैपिंग कर भी सकते हैं, राइट? मे और मे नॉट हो जाएगा. अगर इसकी ओवरलैपिंग से पूछेगा तो हो भी सकती है, नहीं भी सकती है. आई एम नॉट श्योर अबाउट दैट. सो ये बोलता है सम पी आर एस, कुछ पी एस हैं, शॉफल हैं, तो जरूरी तो नहीं है, बिकॉज योर एक केस में और हो जाएगा ये. सो ये हो जाता है. सम आर ओसोबोको, कुछ आर ओसोबोको है, ये भी साफ दिख रहा है कि पॉसिबल नहीं है होना, मतलब मे बी बट डेफिनेटली तो नहीं बोल सकते हैं. सी बोल रहा है नो ओसोबोको इज शफल, कोई भी ओसोबोको शफल नहीं हो सकता है. ये मैं नहीं बोल सकता बिकॉज अभी मैंने ये डिस्कस किया, बिकॉज these three can overlap with these three also. उसके बारे में कोई इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं है, सो ये भी जरूरी नहीं है. सो नन ऑफ दीज आंसर. Right, so we'll close the session. All the questions are discussed. If you still have any doubt, please write down the email ID and drop a mail there. That way we have already discussed 19 questions almost 3 or 4 times now. So you just drop me a mail, I will call you probably. Thank you very much. Thank you all.